What's good, Toxic Nation? ToxicSight here, back again once again. We're gonna cover our Week 2 team build of the FCL Draft League. I'm your coach of the Tennessee Absols. Um, in Week 2, we are going against Goku, the coach of the LA and Burn Apes, which his team can be seen here. He's got Latios, Mimikyu, Arcanine, Mienshao, Lycanroc Knight, Electabuzz, Mega Glalie, Bisharp, Alolan Muck, Suicune, and Tangrowth. Based on what I saw in Week 1, he leads with Mimikyu because of Disguise, which allows him to take one free hit, regardless if it's super effective or not, and take 0 damage. Which is really good ability. Especially if he runs like Swords Dance with it, take that free hit, get the boost, and then just start wrecking. Arcanine's pretty good, especially if he runs a defensive build. Mienshao is straight power unless he misses a high jump kick, which so far I've watched 2 of the replays of the matches from Week 1, and people that run high jump kick, only one high jump kick was missed out of like 9 or 10 high jump kicks, and only 1 was missed, which was insane. Lycanroc Knight, I haven't really played around with him all that much, but I don't feel he's going to bring him against my team. Electabuzz is decent. I personally wouldn't use him, but he might bring him after we go over what my draft team looked like and what all I have, and then we'll go over what I brought. Tangrowth. I personally wouldn't want to draft him, but he did draft him, I think, after I drafted Superior, which I think is what he was going after. It's the only grass type I could see him going after, but I haven't really looked at the draft order of when he drafted. Suicune, Rest, and Sub and everything can get annoying. Alolan Muck is one of the top 2 Pokemon on his team that I'm kind of worried about him bringing, because I don't really have a true surefire counter to it. Bisharp is a beast. I used him in a lot of the friendly competitive, not truly competitive, but friendly competitives. I really like Bisharp. He's a powerhouse. He's not all that bulky like I wish he was. Like a lot of people probably wish he was, but he still gets the job done offensively. Mega Glalie is a slight problem, but I've got ways around him. A recap of what happened after my Week 1 match. I was going back through the draft pool area and noticed that there was an illegal trade on my part, which, yes, before y'all ask, I did get penalized for it. And thank God I didn't run him in Week 1. But Omastar, I couldn't have traded for Omastar. He wasn't in the right tier, and I didn't have enough points to get him. But it's been corrected. I've went through the draft pool. I didn't trade any of my core that I drafted that's actually in a tier slot. I traded one of the got rid of Omastar and looked where I was point wise and just picked somebody up that was in the point coverage that I had. So I picked up Charizard, which works great with everything, especially since he had to take Omastar's spot as the Super Z move, the Super Z user, which allows him to use any Z move instead of just offensive, which my offensive ones are Pangoro and Haxorus. But yeah, so Charizard fits in real nice. Back to his team. Let me pull this up. We've got it's my actual team. In this, my opinion is he's gonna see Pelipper coming to set up the rain, which will then push him to bring Electabuzz, which I'm not bringing. Then after I noticed if he brought Electabuzz, and I would have to bring Swampert as a full counter to it, or bring another EQ user. And I was also looking at his team that if I was to bring the only thing Pelipper really counters on his team is Arcanine. And maybe Tangrowth with HP Fire. But if he's going to predict Pelipper for setting up Rain and then Raikou with Thunder or whatever or whatnot, I would just bring Swampert because Swampert counters Electabuzz because Electabuzz can't hit him unless he has HP Grass. Which if he has HP Grass, that's a problem. But I can get Earthquake on it. And then if I ran a attack base, I'd run Aqua Tail for his Arcanine. And stuff like that. Hopefully I can fake him out by thinking that I'm going to bring Orochimaru for his Suicune. So he brings his Arcanine, which then again Swampert handles. And Raikou handles it. And he doesn't have a true sure counter to Raikou. Charizard is down here. His counter to Charizard is Suicune, which then again my counters Raikou. Another counter to Charizard would be his Electabuzz, which Swampert handles. I was originally thinking about bringing Pangoro to handle Bisharp, Mega Glalie, which Charizard can handle the Mega Glalie, and I can just give somebody else like Superpower or HP Fighting to handle Bisharp. Haxorus is almost a definite must for Latios. It gives me another EQ user. It gives me a setup with D-Dance. Sandslash, I mean, he's not, I mean, he's great. Don't get me wrong, he is great. But I don't really see a use for him in this particular fight. I mean, he would help me against Latios with, like, maybe Ice Punch and stuff like that. What's that other ice? not Ice Beam because his special attack is horrible. But yeah. Absol Yinchao is his biggest problem. I mean, unless I ran, I mean, Yinchao is Absol's biggest problem in the long run. But if I was to run like Swords Dance Psycho Cut and somehow got Psycho Cut off against him, it'd be different. Gardevoir is pretty good because Gardevoir can handle Mienshao, Mienshao and Latios. Gengar is my Mienshao counter along with Mimikyu, Destruction, and some other stuff. And after a long debate and breakdown of everything, the team I've decided to bring in the end, which Rock Slide is still potential to be changed. But after Rock Slide's changed, then everything will be pretty much set. We've got Swampert, like I was saying, to handle his Electabuzz and Arcanine. Maybe I brought Rock Slide. I need to check Glalie. Maybe Rock Slide's there to counter his Glalie. Or is it Muck? I don't remember. I'll look into it. But I've got Earthquake to handle his Electabuzz. Oh no, Rock Slide's there for Arcanine also. Rock Slide for the Arcanine. Ice Punch for his Latios. Aqua Tail's also there for his Arcanine. We've got Raikou here with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt. I'm gonna change HP around. And the Signal Beam. I'm probably gonna lead with Raikou, and depending on what he starts with, hopefully he'll start with Mimikyu, because then I can Volt Switch, destroy the disguise, send out Gengar, live. Let me switch all that special defense into defense. Mimikyu do Shadow Claw. Yeah. Live whatever he throws, which he'll throw something at Raikou he won't expect the Gengar switch in. Hopefully. And then smack him with Shadow Ball. Gengar is also there with Sludge Wave for Tangrowth, for potentially Latios. He's got Psychic to counteract. I'm gonna change his HP around. Psychic's there for Mienshao. HP Fighting is there to smack Bisharp in the face, hit Lycanroc Knight in the face. Raikou's got, like I said, Volt Switch and Thunderbolt to switch out of Mimikyu to hit to hit Suicune. Signal Beam is there for Tangrowth, for Latios, for... Why is Glalie always escaping me? Haxorus has your standard D-Claw D-Dance. And Earthquake. I put X-Scissor on him as another Bug-type move to handle Tangrowth, Latias. And then here's the one person I'm expecting him not to expect me to bring. is Fire MZ Charizard with solar power. That runs, he hits the floor, hits Z Sunny Day, and then with solar power his special attack goes up. So he has Air Slash for Mienshao. He has Flamethrower for just about anybody else. Glalie, Bisharp, Tangrowth. Solar Beam for Suicune, which isn't the best stay in. And then you got your Absol, which is my Mega, which has your Swords Dance knockoff, Superpower Sucker Punch build. Swords Dance, and you can pretty much run with this team. I kind of don't want to run Superpower for the simple fact that you lose attack and defense with it. But if it becomes Mega against Mega, then I have Swords Dance Superpower, Glalie done. Especially since I have McJava, so my speed's high. Got 359 attack. Charizard. Okay, I was about to say, is Charizard really my fastest? No, but Suicune is at 350, which outspeeds anything his team has. Except for maybe Mienshao, I need to check. But Charizard right behind with 325, 311, 272, 290. My slowest is Swampert, but his special attack is 295. He's a tank, unless of course he runs into a grass type move. But yeah, I'm running leftovers on Swampert to give him that extra survivability. Life Orb Gengar, Choice Scarf, Rocco for that extra speed. And like I said, his main thing at first, unless Suicune is there, like absolutely Suicune, his main focus is going to be Volt switching out to whoever, which will smack you super hard with that 329 special attack. And then Haxorus is going to smack the hell out of you with that 432 attack plus D-Dance. I think, yeah. But yeah, like I said, Muck and his Glalie are probably my two biggest threats. And if I had to pick out of those two, his Muck's my biggest threat. But I'll be sure to upload the match video whenever we plan it and do it. And I'm planning on doing a overall weekly recap of the league. And then I'm going to get in contact with some of the other coaches to try and do like replay commentary of their matches if they want.